one that is in need of styling. Well, it's not quite 20 years old, but it's getting fairly close to it. And, well, let's just get started on the work. Working on pines, I always have to be well prepared. If I get poked by these needles, I get a rash. Kind of a sad situation. Well, I've been in this landscape and nursery business most of my life, and I've had this hay fever. It's probably not a really ideal profession, but too late to change now. Okay, so I'm just getting rid of some major things. Uh-oh. We got a major problem on our hands right now. The reason for my uh-oh is this one here. This branch and this main trunk is similar. Actually, this branch is bigger than the main line. So what do? Do I take this other side off and go this way? Or take this off and continue with the original design? This is one of those, I don't know what I was doing or not doing, and I should have dealt with this much sooner so we won't be in this situation. But now that we are in this situation, I think I'm gonna have to cut this side off because I think the movement is better this way than going that way. So that was the reason. Yeah, on the pine, little bit of neglect. I think probably missed one or two cycles, and then this thing happened. Well, that kind of opened it up, didn't it? Luckily, there's a branch over here that we could work with, and then I'll go up. So we need to get back in here and take care of some of these problems before it turns into a major headache. Okay, this one's going up, trying to compete. There's a good one there. This one is getting iffy. It's getting too strong for the location. I think this one we could solve by keeping it more or less maintained. And then swinging around this backside here, we got this one that's a problem. So this is the problem. See how thick this is? And it should be thinner than, in terms of the location, this should be a thinner branch. So about the only thing I could do is to do that and make sure this does not want to grow too fast, and then let the others get caught up. Okay, we have the apex problem again. Well, we have it every tree, but I think originally it was supposed to go that way, and this biggest one came in later. So do I stay with the original plan, or should I switch to this? Well, these that get very vigorous, they're hard to get that taper, so I'm gonna take it off. See, so this was the original line, and this one here is trying to be the leader. Hopefully, if I do this, we'll get some sort of green there. And so now we're going up this way, take this off and make this the leader. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, it's coming along. This one here, we want to make sure it doesn't go straight up, but I want something green here, so maybe we'll work that later. So do something like this. Yeah, this is the headache. But if I take it off, there's nothing in its place, so I got no choice but to keep that for now. Okay, so I think we got the front right now. Now I got to deal with this branch. Now, I repeat over and over that these lower branches could be kept heavier because it's helping to fatten that area. Okay, so, and then also, I'm not trying to make this a finished product. We're still works in progress. Let's see how that come along here. That was one of my major mistakes. So now we're gonna have to work this guy to kind of take the place where this one should have been. But you gotta be careful. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something fairly drastic here so that it goes that way, because it's too late to try to turn that. So, okay, so I'm gonna have to deal with this guy here. I'm gonna take this big one off and then reshape that, and hopefully this will come out in the future, and then we could put the branch so that it kind of takes the place of the one that shouldn't have got so big, right? So anyway, we're looking so okay. Like I said, this is no way near finish. We got probably another 3, 4, 5 years before I would say we should put it in a bonsai pot. As always, this one has a good root flare, and it has the movement, right, and the taper. So although it'll probably be a good 5 more years, at least it has a great base. And that's the main concern for me is, do I have the main line? And that's what I've been emphasizing throughout my presentations. The line, the root flare, the taper, and the movement. So the close-up look of the root flare, movement, taper, and then we'll need to get these branches better defined. And that's when I figure it's going to take another 4 or 5 years, in which case it should probably hit that 20-year mark. So, like I've been saying, I figure the black pine, the preparation before it goes in a bonsai pot should be about 20 years. Okay, so I'll see you again real soon in another chapter. In fact, there's other black pines in the wings here so that we could kind of work a bunch of them together, and hopefully you'll start to get idea what I'm trying to do. See you again real soon.